boom da 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 boom da 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 boom da 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 boom da 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 da. That's what we talking, but not. I said, get it right. That's what we talking about tonight. Is you know what we talking tonight? We get it right. Yeah, we talk about the #1 songs all along. But it's about to be hot tonight. Think we ain't gonna have some fun? You ain't right. #1 songs, do you know it now? Have you been around? How many still listen to the radio? My name is you know how it goes. Oh shit. Man, now the reason I haven't had the maracas out in a while is because it was giving me problems, huh? Like they don't want to work no more. I'm gonna have to get some new ones. I'm gonna have to get some new ones. But in the meantime, in between time, we can work it out. We can work it out. Tonight on the Daily Go Get It Business Show. Get right. Tonight on the Daily Go Get It Business Show, we are talking about the #1 song. It's the #1 song, but you don't even like it. How many times over the years have you known a song to be the #1 song in the country, #1 song on the Billboard charts or whatever, and you don't even know the song? You may have never heard the song before. You may have never heard of the artist before. Some of y'all may be so out of touch with this whole charts thing, you didn't even know they still had top 10 charts. Like they still have that. You know what I mean? They still have that. But we're gonna bring a little bit of nostalgia. We're gonna talk about how the charts get calculated, how they come to the #1 song. But you know what I think is just as interesting, as we talk about how we get to the #1 song. How do you get to the rest of them? Like, it's probably easy to know which song is #1, But how do you know what song is supposed to be number 2, number 3, number 4? Especially when it gets all the way up into like, top 40. Top 40 is normally what they play on popular radio. And even if you don't recognize it as being pop music, it's still popular in terms of record sales and requests and things like that. And I guess people still do call up the radio stations and request songs. I mean, why would they stop? Just because somebody like me might be out of the loop doesn't mean that the world stops, baby. It doesn't mean that at all. So we're going to get into this tonight. It's the number 1 song, and you don't even like it. Now, we're going to talk about some historic number 1 songs. Because I remember I used to really be into this top 10 thing. Like the local radio stations used to have. All right, I live in Philly, and a popular radio station in this city is called Power 99 FM. And so they used to have this thing that came on every night at 9 o'clock. It was called the Power 9 at 9. So instead of counting down the top 10 songs, they counted down the top 9 songs. And I remember we really had that shit popping like 85, like 1984, 1985, 1986. And yeah. And I used to always wonder, well, how do we know what the number 1 song is supposed to be? I guess on a local radio station it was easy to calculate because you probably did it by the times that the number of times that the song was requested, right? I mean, that's simple enough. But what we have to understand about the music industry and entertainment as a whole, just because something is number 1 doesn't necessarily mean that the people have made it that way. When it comes to radio and stuff like that, there have been all kinds of payola scams. Payola is when you pay to have your artist, or is when you pay the radio station to play an artist song. And that because people are so much creatures of habit, they think that if a song is getting played a lot, they think that somebody else is requesting the song, and this song must be hot, and then they start requesting it too. It's a crazy thing. It's very psychological, but it works. That's the way it goes. So we going. Popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this the daily, it's the daily go get 'em show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking all fast lane, no coasting, and everything is gonna be all right. We talk about number 1 songs tonight. Y'all know on Friday night, if you didn't know, we talk about music. We talk about music on Friday nights. We try to have a little fun, lighten the load a little bit. You've been working all week. You've been grinding, working, grinding, shining. What up? T. Carey Wright, morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly into your site. And Tanner H. What's good? Tanner H. Griffin. What's good? And Wyco. Wyco CJB says, I am back. I'm glad that you're back. I'm glad that you're back. I, for one, am really glad that you're back. That's what's up. So how y'all feeling, man? Y'all good? How was your week? How was your week? How was your day? How was your life? How are your ways? How are your cats? How are your dog? How are your pets? How are your hogs? Yeah, man, we talking about these number one songs. Now, I don't know how old y'all are, but I'm 54 years old, so I go kind of way back when it comes to this whole top 10 thing, number one songs and all that kind of stuff. I used to really be into this when I was a kid. You know what I mean? And as I got older, I swear to God, I couldn't tell you. I know that Not Like Us, They Not Like Us was the number one song last year. But I can't tell you what the number one song was probably for the past 25 years, maybe longer. That's how out of the loop, because I don't listen to the radio that much. When I was still buying CDs and tapes and stuff like that, I didn't need to listen to the radio. I bought almost everything. I bought almost every hip hop album that ever came out. And then, when they started these streaming services and all of that kind of stuff, they actually made it hard to buy records. When was the last time you actually bought a CD? Remember they used to sell the CDs in Walmart? You know what I mean? You could rent the CDs or records or tapes from the library and all of that. You probably still can. I don't know, but I know you could before. You know what I mean? There were big incentives for buying music, and now it's not like that anymore. So because I don't listen to the radio, and the reason that I stopped listening to the radio a long time ago is because I don't like the programming. A lot of the stuff that they play on the radio aren't stuff that it wasn't stuff that I really liked. Just keeping it a buck. Some of the stuff that, and especially now, if I try to listen to the radio for like an hour or two, I'm like, damn, shit has gotten bad. Shit has gotten bad. Juan Crew X says, Walk Off the Earth is the best hiking or camping music. Walk Off the Earth? I don't know that song. Is that a song or a group? Man, I'm doing good, Wyco. Thank you. Thanks for asking, and thanks for coming through. And Juan Cruz says, this guy looks like he has an impressive deadlift. Okay. Hold on, man. You know what? I know what I'm going to have impressive. I'm going to have an impressive microphone getting turned on in a minute. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have some impressive audio in just about 1 second. Just bear with me. I'm plug in my microphone. Plug up in the microphone. Plug up in my microphone. How we good, man? We good? Are we in stereo? We in HD? We good? Make sure that it's not rubbing up against nothing or whatever. I don't want y'all to be hearing no clickety clack. No clickety clack. Okay, it's a band. Okay, all right. Now, what's the name of this joint? Walk Off the Earth. Let me look them up. Walk Off. There you go. Pop band. Huh. They're an interesting looking crew. Canadian music. Are they? Oh, they're a Canadian indie band from Burlington, Ontario. The group is known for its music videos of covers and originals. The band is well known for covering the pop genre. Okay, I'm gonna check them out. They've been around for a while, since 2006. Okay, I'm gonna check them out. I mean, I may not look like it, but I like pop music. I like rock music. I love hip hop. I love R&B and all of that. But I never painted myself into any just one form of music and one form of entertainment. I like to shop around a little bit. If it sounds good, I'm with it. It's a bit okay. So tonight on the Daily Go Getimism show. By the way, I'm your host, Son752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well then you just say Omar with the R. Tonight we are talking about it's the number one song, but you don't even like it. How many times have you heard that a song was the hottest song out? Everybody knows this song. Everybody likes this song. This song is selling so many records. It's gone platinum, multi-platinum, and all of that. And it's a song that you don't even know. It might even be from an artist that you don't even know. I have to admit, man, there are a lot of artists out here that I don't know anymore. And when I say anymore, I mean, like I used to be, even if I didn't like somebody or didn't follow them or whatever, I still knew who they were. And I can't really say that I'm in the loop like that anymore. I think there are probably more bands out that I don't know about than the ones that I do. Just like the walk off the earth thing. So, I probably have some studying to do, some research to do. I got to find out who's who and who's doing what, and if it's worthy or whatever. But nonetheless, so what are y'all general feelings about number one songs or song charts these days? Are you up on song charts? Do you know what the number one song is right now? And that's whether you're from the United States or Europe or Asia or Africa or whatever. Do you know what the number one song is right now? I have to admit, I do not. I do not know what the number one song in the United States is. I'm going to look it up, though. Let me see. What is the number one song out right now? As of March 29th, 2025, the number one song on the Billboard 100 chart is Luther by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. Okay. I think I actually know this song because they did this song on the Super Bowl. They did this song at halftime on the Super Bowl. So that's the reason that I know it. But I do know the artist. I do know Kendrick Lamar, and I do like him. I fucks with Kendrick. Now I don't know if I fuck with Kendrick like everybody else fuck with Kendrick, but I've been a Kendrick Lamar fan since before 2010 when he debuted on the Games album. I think that was the Red album. It was called the Red album. Yeah, and he killed that. And I ain't gonna lie. I tend to like Kendrick Lamar more on when he's featured on other people's shit than his own shit. To me, his own albums are okay. Like his first album, everybody loved that album. It was critically acclaimed and all of that. I didn't like it. I thought it was okay. There were no songs on there that I had on repeat. Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, bitch. I thought it was okay. They was like, oh, nah, son, that's the shit. Yo, K died. I was like, all right. Which was different than somebody like J. Cole. His first project, I was like, now this is hip hop. This is hip hop. This is hip hop. I can get into it. Yo, I can dance to it, and I take a friend through it. I would recommend this to anybody. Yo, I think this for the thugs. It's sure the hotties. Yo, everything is going to work out fine. I got that shit. Yo, play it 10 times. My man Troy Diesel is all up in the house. What's good, my dude? So this is what we gonna do. This is what we're going to do. Tonight on the Daily Go Getimism show, we are talking about the number one. It's the number one song, and I don't even like the song, or I don't even know the song. So we're going to go back in history. Let's have a little fun tonight. Let's go back in history to some of the number one songs. We can go, we if y'all want to, we can do it year by year. We can Google and see what was the number one song of each year and see if you agree with it. So let's do this. Let's start this. How far should we go back? You know, because I don't know how old everybody is here. I'm 54 years old. So to some of y'all, I might be old, wrinkled, played out. You know what I'm saying? Out the pasture, need a rocking chair. You know, let me get my cane together. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the pins and all of that kind of shit. I mean, none of that's true, but I mean, if you like 20 or, you know, somewhere between 20 and 30, you might look at me like I'm really old. Okay, so how far should we go back to see what the number one songs were and see if we agree with it? Let's you know what? Let's do this. Let's go all the way to 1990. What was the number one song of 1990? Wow. The number one song of 1990 was Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor. Wow. Rest in peace, Sinead O'Connor. Rest in peace, Sinead O'Connor. Yo, but I did know that song. Now, did I agree that it should have been the number one song of that year? Like, it's not a bad song. It was a good song. But the number one song of the year? In 1990? In 1990, yo. Now, to me, the number one song of 1990 should have been one of two BBD songs, Belle Biv DeVoe. Like, how did Nothing Compares to You beat Poison or Do Me Baby? Poison? Like, Belle Biv DeVoe was on fire in 1990. On fire. So you mean to tell me that Nothing Compares to You was a bigger song than Poison in 1990? It was bigger than Do Me Baby. Do Me Baby. Huh? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yo, this could get interesting. This could get interesting. All right, let's go to 1991. What was the number one song of 1991? Fucking kidding me. Everything I Do It For You by Bryan Adams. Come on, man. Come on. What the fuck? What? What? Huh? In 1991? Bryan Adams? All right, other notable number ones. I Want to Sex You Up by Color Me Bad. I never liked that song. I understand that a lot of people like that song. I hated it. I thought it sucked. And I remember I was in college at the time, and I remember these girls, some of our homegirls, you know what I mean, that we hung out with or whatever. And they loved this song so much. They taped this song. They put this song on a tape. I'll never forget this shit. They put this song on a tape, and the tape, they put the song on there 10 times so they wouldn't have to keep rewinding it. And I remember I'm up in their dorm room and they play the song and the song go off and then the song play again. And I was like, is this a CD? They was like, no. So by the time it got to the third time they play, I said, hold on, what's going on? How is the song playing? Like, is it a single? Is it Because it's not flipping over. They like, no, we just taped the song a bunch of times so we wouldn't have to rewind it. I was mad at them. I was mad at them. All right, so here are some other number one songs of 1991. Love Will Never Do Without You by Janet Jackson. The First Time by Surface. Gonna Make You Sweat. Gonna Make You Sweat. Everybody Dance Now by CNC Music Factory. All the Man That I Need by Whitney Houston. Do the Bartman by The Simpsons. How could that be number one? See, this is what I'm talking about. How could that be a number one song? Do the Bartman. That'd be like Pac-Man Fever being number one song. I got Pac-Man fever, Pac-Man fever. It's driving me crazy. That wasn't even the top 10 hit. All right. Innuendo by Queen. 3 a.m. Eternal by KLF. And Mind Playing Tricks on Me by the Ghetto Boys. Now I got to go back to... Okay, wait. What were the number one songs of 1990? This is some bullshit. Okay. How Am I Supposed to Live Without You by Michael Bolton. Opposites Attract by Paula Abdul. Escapade by Janet Jackson. Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor. Something wrong with this shit. Cause there's no Belle Biv DeVoe song in here. It Must Have Been Love by Roxette. Vision of Love by Mariah Carey. Okay. Because I Love You, the Postman song, Stevie B. Love Takes Time by Mariah Carey. I'm Your Baby Tonight by Whitney Houston. All right, that came late 1990. All right. Release Me by Wilson. Yeah, this is crazy. Blaze of Glory by Bon Jovi. No Poison? How? I'll tell you how, because they got different charts. But this is supposed to be the most popular songs. This is supposed to be the most popular song. So, we're not talking about the R&B charts or the country music charts or the gospel charts and all of that kind of stuff. Now, I mean, as we do this show, we're going to have to probably go into how the number one songs are calculated. And y'all probably going to find that interesting. The way that they used to calculate the number one songs back in the day versus how they do it now. Clayton Ferris, what's good? How you feeling, my dude? How you feeling? Yeah. And Eli, or is it Eli, says, I love you. I love you. You love me by I love you. You love me by Barney. This is the song that never ends by Lamb Chop. I ain't even mad at that. Not in the least. I'm not mad at that. All right, let's go. Let's go to 1992. What's the number one song of 1992? Huh. Well, this one makes sense. I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. That makes sense. All right. Other notable songs from 1992. End of the Road by Boyz II Men. What do y'all think about that? For those of y'all who were there, for those of y'all who remember the energy of 1992, what should have been the number one song? of that year? I Will Always Love You or End of the Road by Boys to Men? Now, I want to say that I Will Always Love You will probably be legitimately the number one song of that year because of the movie, The Bodyguard. And you're right, Clayton. Everybody loved Whitney. She was on fire that year. But the End of the Road, yo, with a gun to your head, which one is the better song? Which one is the better song? I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston or End of the Road by Boys to Men? Which one is the better song, y'all? Which one is the better song? Which one? Which one would you play now? If somebody played one of the songs or both of the songs, which one would bring back more memories for you? I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston or End of the Road? Troy McNeil says End of the Road broke the Beatles record. Everybody was playing End of the Road. They still be playing End of the Road. When I hear I Will Always Love You, I don't know. It don't do for me what End of the Road did. You know, when Mike start begging, he start pleading and bitching, and that made Wanye start begging. Oh my God. Oh my God. I knew about you and that other fella. I just didn't care. But you just won't come back to me, will you? Just come back to me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, come on, man. End of the Road. Come on, man. Come on. End of the Road was better than I Will Always Love You. I Will Always Love You ain't make me cry. I was just happy for Whitney. End of the Road. Come on, man. Come on. That summer, End of the Road. Wasn't Boomerang out that summer? Was it on the Boomerang soundtrack? For some reason, I'm connecting End of the Road to the movie Boomerang. I don't know why. Maybe there's no connection. DSP, what's good? What's good? Randall says, I've been listening to a lot of popular songs that I brushed off when I was younger. I'm realizing they're popular for a reason. Okay. But there's some number one songs throughout history that I was like, man, that shit was ass. And the number one whack ass song, the number one worst song I ever heard, and that had me scratching my head and wondering and asking, how could this have ever been number one? Was Don't Worry, Be Happy. How the fuck was that number one? How was Don't Worry, Be Happy the number one song, and I never heard nobody get hyped when Don't Worry, Be Happy came on? When Don't Worry, Be Happy comes on now, I'll be ready to break something. Namely, whatever is playing that song. Don't Worry, Be Happy was the number one song. Was the number one jam. Damn, if I play it, you can slap me right here. Come on, let's get this party started right. Fuck out of here. Y'all, do y'all understand what we doing tonight? Do you understand? Okay. Okay, it wasn't Boomerang, right? I'm connecting it to Boomerang. Like it was in Boomerang. Okay, all right. That's why. Under the Bridge by the Chili Peppers. Was that ever a number one song? We just doing number ones tonight. If it was a number two, we ain't doing it. Gavin, what's up, Gavin? Says End of the Road was a better song, but Whitney's performance was legendary. True. But I'm just talking about the radio. When it came on the radio, which one? Like, I Will Always Love You. To me, it was too commercial. Plus, it wasn't Whitney's song. End of the Road was Boys the Men's song. I mean, Whitney made it her song. Like Luther Vandross used to make every song he sung his song, but it wasn't her song. Dolly Parton's song. She killed it. She murdered it. She took it. She adopted it. She brought it in. She fed it. She raised it. She treated her like she treated the song like her own. You know what I mean? The song owes her a lot. But you know, Randall says it's equally as bad as Happy by Pharrell. I don't think Happy was a bad song. It definitely wasn't bad as Don't Worry, Be Happy. It was hardly a song. Like, it didn't have no beat. I was like, what is this? What is this song? That shit used to sound like, the way it came on, it sounded like a Western on a kid's cartoon or some shit. That shit was ass. That shit was total ass. Troy McNeil says, End of the Road got it for me. I'm just saying. All right. This is getting interesting. Because, all right, so that was, all right. Baby Got Back was a number one song that year by Sir Mix-a-Lot. Jump. Daddy Mac, I make you jump. Mac Daddy make you jump. Save the Best for Last by Vanessa Williams. All right. Okay, all right, let's go to 1993. What were the number one songs of 1993? What is this? Because Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You was the number one song in 1993 too? What are you talking about? Fuck that. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Can't Help Falling in Love by UB40. And That's the Way Love Goes by Janet Jackson. For 1993. The year I graduated college. This is why I stopped listening to the radio. This kind of shit here. We passed 1992. I was going to keep this in the tuck. I wasn't going to bring this up. But you know what's missing from this list in 1992? I know we moved on to 1993, but I'm still mad. 1992, that's when Dr. Dre, the Chronic album came out. Every song on the Chronic album was fire. I mean, is anybody going to dispute that? Every song on the Chronic was on the Chronic album was fire. So you mean to tell me that, like Dre Day, fuck with Dre Day? No. Mm. Mm. I used to know this bitch named Eric Wright. We used to roll around and fuck the hoes at night. Like, nothing from the Chronic album. Nothing from the Chronic album. The emergence of Snoop Doggy Dogg. All right. You know what? Since, all right. Okay. Because I was going to bring this up. All right, here we go. The rest of 1993. Freak Me by Silk. Weak by SWV. I was wondering about SWV. Now, even though Weak was the more popular song, I like Downtown better. If I Ever Fall in Love by Shy. Rump Shaker by Rex and Effect. Informer by Snow. Knocking the Boots by H-Town. Lately by Jodeci. We left 1992. I mean, we left 1991 and 1992 with nothing from Jodeci or Mary J. Blige. This is why this number one shit be making me mad. This is why. What up, Dimples D's? What's good? And Kim's Whims is all up in the house. What's good, y'all? All right. Troy McNeil says, Happy by Pharrell gave me a Curtis Mayfield vibe because of his falsetto. I thought the song was a good song. I mean, I didn't love it like everybody else, but the song did. Happy because I'm happy. I mean, I thought it was a good song. I thought it was a good song. I ain't gonna front. I thought it was a good song. But we too far up. You know what I mean? We in 1993, and I'm pissed. All right. Ayla says the longest running number one song in the 1990s and one of the longest Billboard 100 Hot 100 history was One Sweet Day by Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men, which topped the charts for 16 weeks. Okay, cool. We'll get to it. And I'm not mad at that song. That's a number one song that made sense. That's a number one song that made sense to me. Gavin says, lately was crazy. It's hard to top Stevie. Okay. All right. This 1993 shit is a wash. All right, we're going to go to 1994. What were the number one songs of 1994? All right. It looks like the number one song of that year. Hold on. Oh, my fucking goodness. The number one song of 1994 was The Sign by Ace of Base. I don't even know that song. If y'all know that song, let me know. I don't know that song. Ace of Base. I don't know the group. I don't know the song. But this is the shit I'm talking about. All for One, I Swear. I swear. Every time I hear that shit, it makes me just... That shit made me want to smash a champagne glass over somebody's head. Number 3 was I'll Make Love to You by Boyz II Men. I'll make love to you like you want me to. and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. The Power of Love by Celine Dion. Hero by Mariah Carey. Stay, I Missed You by Lisa Loeb. And 9 Stories, Breathe Again by Toni Braxton. All for Love by Bryan Adams, Rod Stewart, and Sting.
You have a call from Troy.
All right, that's what's up. What's going on, my dude? How you feeling tonight?
Like a grown man should.
That's what's up. All right, so all the way down number 11 of 1994, Bump and Grind by R. Kelly. These charts is ass. This shit is ass. The fuck out of here. All right. Kim says, I know that song. The Sign. I got nothing. Maybe if I hear the song, I'll know it, but I don't know. How you feeling, my dude, man? What's going on, my brother?
I can't even complain, man.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm ready to complain. I'm pissed.
I mean, we can go back. We can complain about a lot of shit when it comes to the Billboard.
I see, but this is this is the reason why I don't listen to the radio. Like, you're not gonna make me appreciate this bullshit. I'm not doing it. I'm not having it. So I'm like, all right. I don't know. Now, you know, to be fair, because I was listening to mostly hip hop and R&B, I'm probably painted into that corner of not really hearing a lot or knowing a lot of pop music. But if it was hot like that, how could I not know it? At this time, I'm still watching shows like American Music Awards and the Grammys and shit.
I mean, you in that year you got Boys II Men, I'll Make Love to You, right?
Yeah.
You got Here Comes the Hot Stepper was up there.
Yeah.
Let me see. Celine Dion. I mean, it's a lot of. I mean, there's a lot of shit on there. You be like, damn, I don't believe this shit was even on the chart.
Well, yeah, but that's why I wanted to do this show, because I'm like, all right, when you start talking about number one songs, first of all, we have to take into consideration how number one songs are calculated. And I'm hearing some feedback in your background, dude. I don't know. I don't know. Well, like, you got something going on where I'm here.
I got you off for speaker right now.
Okay. All right. So yeah. I figure if the song is that popular, then I should know it. But every now and then a number one song creeps up out of nowhere. And
well, I mean, shit, did you know Norah Jones was a number one song and you never even heard of her either?
I heard of Norah Jones.
I never heard of Norah Jones until she won the Grammy that year for number one record of the year and the song of the year.
You know what's funny? I knew about Norah Jones when she came out because I used to read Men's Health all the time. Mm-hmm. And they featured her and they was talking about her in the magazine. Mm-hmm. But that's the only reason I knew about it. Then I got the album and I was like, this shit not really that good. It was all right. You know what I mean? It wasn't.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the only reason why but the main song is, I don't know, you know.
Well, here's the thing. So I looked up how number one songs are calculated. And it's an interesting process. Now, we have to take into consideration the way that number one songs are calculated now versus the way that they were calculated before. So I'm going to go back and
are they calculated by record sales?
Well, check this out. This is how number one songs were calculated before the internet. Okay. Before the internet, songs ranking on music charts were based on a combination of retail sales, radio airplay, and jukebox activity. That made sense to me. You know what I mean? Because in those, when jukeboxes were out, you knew what songs were getting the most spins. You know what I'm saying? You knew. You know, when they went and emptied that shit out or put new music in there, they knew what songs to take out of the jukebox and which ones to put back in because they knew which songs people were paying for. So that made sense. All right, it says here's a more detailed breakdown. Now remember, this is all before the internet. Retail sales. Billboard, for example, had charts like bestsellers in stores and tracked the best-selling records in retail stores. Radio airplay. Most played by jockeys charts track the most played songs on radio stations based on reports from DJs and stations. Jukebox activity. Most played in jukeboxes. Charts track the songs most often played in jukeboxes, which was a significant outlet for music consumption, especially for younger generations. Combined charts. Billboard eventually created combined charts like Hot 100 that use a formula combining sales, airplay, and jukebox activity. Data collection. Data was collected through the surveys of retailers, radio station DJs, and jukebox operators, which were then compiled into charts. Shift to data-driven charts. In 1991, Billboard transitioned to a more data-driven approach using electronically monitored airplay data from broadcast data systems and sales data from Nielsen SoundScan. Okay, here's what I want to say about the radio thing. Now, you may know, and some people may not know that if you're compiling stats from DJs playing songs on the radio, I'm not sure if we're getting an accurate reading of what number one songs may be or the most popular songs may be, because there used to be so much payola going on. You know what I mean? Like a lot of songs really shouldn't have gotten played, but because they had a machine behind them paying the stations to push that shit. And you know how what you doing there? Yeah, I'm hearing some noise. Yeah. You gotta respect the mic, Troy. Respect the mic. All right. Because if you had a big machine behind you, like a big radio, a big record company, a management team and stuff like that, they could get your song played on the radio, whether your song was good or not. So if you paying to get your artist song played on the radio, you don't think that they could pay for the artist to look like they had the number one song? You know what I mean? So it makes sense when you look at it that way. When you look at it that way, yeah, I can see why a song like "Don't Worry, Be Happy" was a number one song, because it wasn't really. They might have had somebody behind them giving them that push.
Well,
Wait, you sound far away.
I like "Don't Worry, Don't Happy."
You sound far away.
You hear me now?
I mean, I hear you, but you sound far away.
Check my ears, please. You sound better? Hello?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I like "Don't Worry, Don't Happy" compared to, as you say, Chinese water torture. You know what I mean? It was just playing so damn much no matter where you went. And I think what made the song better was the video. You know what I mean? With Billy Crystal and Robin Williams. The video It's just like when Paul Simon is "If You Be My Bodyguard." What made the song the song was good, but the video with Chevy Chase made it even better. You know, so I mean, I think certain songs, the song was great, but the video explodes it to the top sometimes.
That's another thing. In the 80s, a lot of songs became popular, whether they were good or bad songs, because of videos. Videos did a lot. Videos did a lot to promote songs that probably would have been that would have fell by the wayside if it wasn't. Like, think about like that song "Our House." Our house in the middle of the street. I don't think that shit would have charted like that. But that fucking video,
it wouldn't have been that far up.
Come on, man, that video.
The video was the bomb, but it wouldn't have been. It would have charted, but I don't think it would have been. It would have been in the top 100, but it wouldn't have been in the top. It wouldn't have went number one like that.
Yeah, I don't think it would have either. So videos, and that's it's funny. It's funny that they didn't mention music videos, but maybe if I would have looked at it in the 80s, they may have. Well, I mean, videos were still popular in the 90s and the 2000s, so I don't know.
Because what happened? Let's think about the album Thriller. Thriller was doing good, but when the video came out, it knocked it out. It just boosted that shit all the way up to the top, and it stayed at the top for years.
I contend that Thriller was not a good song. I think it was just an all right song.
But what I'm saying is that
I'm saying the video made it the most popular song on the album.
Yes.
I think that was probably the song that everybody skipped over because, all right, Michael Jackson blew up like fuck over the videos. And people always think I'm hating on Michael Jackson, but when you really think about it, if it wasn't for the videos, would "Beat It" have been a big song like that?
Good question.
Would Billie Jean was a good song? I think it would have still done well, but that video with him lighting up the sidewalk.
Well, him dancing, period.
Well, look and think about "Beat It" and "Thriller." What the fuck is Michael Jackson talking about on those songs without the video? "Beat It." First of all, you're never gonna hear "Beat It" at a cookout. I always take that into consideration. Y'all motherfuckers want to talk about how great Michael Jackson was. Well, what songs do you play by Michael Jackson? Because they ain't the ones on Thriller. You ain't gonna play Thriller, "Beat It," or probably even want to be starting something at a cookout. You might play one of these.
You can play "You Want to Be Starting."
Okay, you might. But notice he didn't have a video for that song. It was never a single. Don't you think that's a little odd too?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was probably the best song on the album. No, it was never a single. But without the video, what is he talking about in "Beat It"? What is he talking about? I don't even know what he's saying. Seriously. When he says "Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it," what does he say after that?
No one wants to be defeated.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what does he say?
Beat it, beat it, beat it. No one wants to be defeated. Let's go to the lyrics.
Show him how funky, strong is the fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong. What the fuck are you talking about? But that's not even as bad as Thriller. What is he talking about on Thriller? What is he talking about? You talking about monsters and shit? What are you talking about? Are you talking about a movie?
Well, Thriller, without the video, you wouldn't know that it was based on a scary movie or for Halloween.
The song was ass. I don't care what nobody said. This song was ass. I don't fuck with Thriller.
So let me ask you something.
You're not gonna put.
What about Human Nature?
It was a good song, but it wasn't number one.
Do you know that Rolling Stone said that was the worst song on Thriller.
Well, I guess for that time, for what they wanted, it may have been to them. I guess Human Nature and Lady in My Life was probably too calmed down.
No, it was Lady in My Life. It was Lady in My Life. They said it was the worst song on that album.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to 1995. What were the number one songs of 1995? All right, here we go. Holy fuck shit. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, the number one song of 1995 was Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio.
Oh, shit.
The number one song. God damn. Yo, I can see it. The song was out. The number one song, not a number one song. The most popular song of 1995 was "Gangsta's Paradise" by Coolio. May he rest in peace. Then, by TLC, they got the number 2 and 3 song, "Waterfalls" and "Creep." Then number 4, "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal. Number 5, "On Bended Knee" by Boyz II Men. "Another Night" by Real McCoy. "Fantasy" by Mariah Carey. "Take a Bow" by Madonna. "Don't Take It Personal" by Monica. "This Is How We Do It" by Montel Jordan. Man, Montel Jordan should have been number 1. It's better than all that bullshit. Hold up, this 1995. "Freak Like Me." Hold on. "Freak Like Me" by Dina Howard is 13. That song was dope. And where on this chart? Why don't I see "Freaking You" by Jodeci anywhere on here? Why I don't see none of that? Wow, where? That's what I was listening to.
Shit, they ain't even, I don't see Jodeci in the top 100. Oh, yeah, they had number 57.
Damn, this is disgusting.
That's where "Freaking You" was at.
This is disgusting. The show, the after party in the hotel. That was a great album. This is some bullshit. But I think.
Listen to this. "Brown Sugar" by D'Angelo was number 86 that year.
Well, that really should have been for 8. That should have been for 86, not 85. I
think D'Angelo should have been all the way further up, like in the top 20.
I'm saying, I'm thinking, when I think about Brown Sugar, I think about 1996, not 1995.
They got it in 95.
It might have came out late, like late that year or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it did well. But yeah, look at this. "Red Light Special." This is some bullshit. "If You Love Me" by Brownstone. "Big Papa" by Notorious B.I.G. number 47. I mean, this is crazy. "I Want to Be Down" by Brandy. Number 49. This is all right, man. Let's go to 1996. This. Yo, Ezekiel Garza says, "Nice necklace. Thanks for coming through." Tim's Williams says, Did "Freak Like Me" appeal to the masses? You know what? You can say no and you can say yes, because hip hop was starting to get so big. "Gangsta's Paradise," like that appealed to the masses. I wasn't aware of that.
To the masses because it was in the movies. Remember?
There you have it. Because I'm like, that song was okay at best. I didn't like it at all, really. I thought it was kind of whack, but I knew it was a hit song. but the number one hit song? The
Well,
number
it was
one hit
number
song?
one. It appealed to the masses due to the fact that it was in Dangerous Minds with Michelle Crawford. Michelle Pfeiffer.
Okay. Now remember, Ghostbusters was the number one song for a long time in what, like 1984?
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, wow.
and because of the movie, right? Was Ghostbusters a good song? It was ass.
No,
It was ass, Troy. That shit was ass. It was ass. It was ass, Troy. That fucking commercial bullshit. It was dumb.
But see, you gotta remember, you just said commercial bullshit.
If something strange in your neighborhood,
It wasn't
who you
the
gonna
movie,
call?
though, son.
I'm just saying. Just because it's in the movie. Come on, man.
The movie. It's just the same thing with that is the same thing with Thriller. Without the video, that song would have been popular without the video because of the movie. The movie, shit, look at how big and popular the movie was.
Listen, man, they was playing that. The video wasn't even good. The
that's why I said the
song was getting mad spins on Hot Hits 98 WCAU. You remember that shit was getting mad spins. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
All right, man. Let's go to 1996. All right, what were the number one songs of 1996? Oh, good Lord. Okay, here we go. No. Hold on, we're not doing that. Macarena. This is why number one songs to me this is why it's irrelevant to me. And this is why I said that it's the number one song and I don't even like it or I don't know it. How is the Macarena the number one song of that year? Was that in a movie? I'm just, since this movie song is getting such a push, was it in a movie, Troy? Huh? Was it?
No, bro. No.
Shit was ass. That shit didn't even have a nice beat. It wasn't even a good dance. Shit was dumb. All right, here we go. One Sweet Day by Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men. All right, thank you. Because You Love Me by Celine Dion. I can't be mad at that. Nobody knows the Tony Rich projects. The Tony Rich project. Always Be My Baby.
That was that high up. You know who artist that was, right?
No.
Boyz II Men.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Always Be My Baby by Mariah Carey. Give Me One Reason by Tracy Chapman. The Crossroads by Bone Thugs and Harmony. That makes sense. But wait a minute. That came out in 95. This something.
It must have came out late 95 though.
Okay. Well, maybe it was 96. Because I know the year before, I went up to Milwaukee and my cousins, they was listening to a lot of Bone Thugs. And they were still listening to like First of the Month and all of that kind of shit. But I remember the Crossroads came out and it wasn't on their first album. But I thought it was like a single that came out after the album. You know what I mean? But maybe I'm wrong about that. Okay, that makes sense. But didn't it come out right after Eazy-E passed?
It came out not right after, but it came out after Eazy-E passed away.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We not doing this. I'm not getting caught out there. I know goddamn well that shit was out in 1995, and I'm gonna prove it. Hold on. When was Crossroads by Bone Thugs and Harmony released? Oh shit. Never mind. I'm wrong as fuck. April 30th, 1996. All right. I got my years all messed up. Okay. All right. You're making me high. Let It Flow by Tony Braxton, number 9. I, I Love You Always Forever by Donna Lewis. I don't know the song. I don't know the artist. I don't remember. Shit. Come On and Ride It by the Quad City DJs.
No, come and ride that train. Come ride it.
All right.
You remember that song?
Yeah, I do. No. You know, I'm not that. All right, man. Let's go to 1996. Let's go to 1996. I mean 1997. All right.
You know, you got your boy LL up there with Hey Level with Boys to Men at 20.
Yeah, I saw it. What were the number one songs of 1997? All righty. Wow. Elton John had the number one song, Candle in the Wind. Candle in the Wind.
You know that was the number one song, right?
No.
That was the year Princess Diana died in a car crash, I believe.
It was. That is the year she died in the car crash. All right. All right. All right. All right. Elton John always making a dedication song to somebody who passed. You know what I mean? Can you come out to play in your empty garden, Johnny? And what was the song he made about Marilyn Monroe?
Yeah.
I thought Candle in the Wind was about Marilyn Monroe.
It
was about Marilyn Monroe, right?
Yes, he made it about Marilyn Monroe, and then he rededicated it to Chris Diana.
Like, you go for both of y'all.
Take that.
Mysterious overdose, mysterious car crash. What's the difference, right? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Daily Go Getimism Show. We are talking about number one songs. The ones that you knew about, the ones that you didn't like, the ones that you didn't know about. You may not have known the song, you may not have known the artist, you may not have known anything. Let's get into it. All right, so Candle in the Wind was the number one song of that year. You Were Meant for Me, The Foolish Games was by Jewel, Lilith Fair, and all that shit. I'll Be Missing You by Puff Daddy. Ain't this some shit? That was the number 3 song.
I'll Be Missing You by Sting, because he owns the rights to that, to all that.
Well, nonetheless. Did Coolio owe Stevie Wonder some money?
Well, he might have got it cleared. He didn't get that cleared.
Oh. Well, still, even if you get it cleared, he still got to get paid.
Yeah, he pays him to use it to get it cleared. He didn't ask Sting to do nothing. He makes money. He makes $1 million. I think he makes $1 million a month off of that. Forever ever.
Unbreak My Heart, Tony Braxton, Can't Nobody Hold Me Down, Puff Daddy featuring Mace, I Believe I Can Fly, R. Kelly, Don't Let Love Go by En Vogue. Interesting. Wanna Be by Spice Girls. How Do I Live by Leanne Rhymes. Leanne Rhymes, the cousin of Busta Rhymes. All right.
You idiot.
You heard it here first. Leanne Rhymes. The cousin of me. Cousin of Busta Rhymes. All right, Quit Playing Games by the Backstreet Boys. All right. Okay, even though 1997 was a really good year for music, this number one list just doesn't reflect it. More Money, More Problems, number 20. All right. In My Bed by Drew Hill, 27. Drew Hill was on fire in 1997. 96 too, I believe. All right. All right. All cried out. 112. All right. Okay. Y'all following this? Let me see what y'all saying.
I'm following. I'm looking at it. I'm still looking at it.
Okay. I'm talking to the chat too. All right. Okay, Kim Swim says Freak Like Me was only played in specific groups. I figure if Sir Mix-a-Lot song about the butt, if that could get played, and I don't know, this is an anonymous call. Hold on. This is an anonymous call coming through. Hold on.
Best rap album of the year that year.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
You have a call from
caller anonymous. Caller with the block number. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. What's on your mind tonight?
Yo, what's up, man? I'm from the Bay Area.
Okay.
I'm saying what's up with the chat. What's good?
Feeling like a real man should. What's on your mind tonight?
Nothing, man. I have a girl. I think like shorty my flavor on me, small, I'm tight. She said that she got a cold. All of a sudden, plan everything out, reserve the date. I'm not trying to move your simp, so I'm about to just call on something else. And she hits me back. I'm just like, oh, I got the plan.
All right, so check this out. Tonight on the show, we're talking about number one songs, the ones that you know about and the ones that you never heard of before or didn't like. So yeah. What do you have to say about that?
Oh man, yo, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I'm a Drake fan, so 60 Songs for You dropped. That's the album. I don't fuck with Kendrick Lamar. There's a lot of good songs off that. One of them was like, "Give Me a Hug." Man, that shit is a banger.
All right, cool. But here's the thing. So we going by year by year. So okay, all right. Let me ask you this.
What's up?
When was the last time do you follow the top 10, the Billboard charts or whatever?
Yeah, I do, man.
Okay. All right, check this out. Hold on a second. We ending that shit. Call Troy back. I'm not fucking doing this tonight. Niggas don't understand. Like,
Hello?
Yo. Yeah, I'm not doing this shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm resetting motherfuckers tonight. Listen. Motherfuckers don't know what I had to do to get from Monday to this Friday. And I'll be goddamn if I go into Saturday. No.
I thought he was talking in tongues when he first started talking. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, see, here's the thing. That's a motherfucker that calls in all the time. For some reason, I got his number programmed in my phone. So when I saw anonymous, it could be anybody, but on my phone, it says it has the number and the name that he's calling from. So I'm like, nah, not tonight. Not tonight.
Your team's still on hold.
All right, hold on. So Kim's Williams says Ghostbusters crossed over because of the movie and kids enjoyed the song. It was a family friendly song. All right, hold on. Now this is actually a good call. All right, let's go.
You have a call from.
All right, let's go. What's good?
I said, let me call in so we don't have any more interruptions like that.
Well, we don't know. Come on, yo. We thought you was calling earlier. What's wrong with you? With your work?
I was working, Troy.
You got to tell your boss, look, I got to go on the show on Friday. You got to tell him.
I'm my boss. I can't tell him that.
Oh, well, hey, you the boss, so you should know you got to call in.
No, tell her, look in the mirror and tell herself she got it.
Look, I'm calling in.
I said, go tell your boss. You know what I mean? What you supposed to be doing? It's Friday.
Take your cell phone. Take your cell phone and call your job phone.
I know, right?
Hello? I'm calling son right now. Okay? I got to go into the show. I got to go into the Go Get 'Em
Look, when the call came in, I said, I can hear Troy in there. What the fuck is Kim out? Why y'all didn't call in? Why we got this dumbass shit going on?
Because I thought when the phone rung, I know son was like, that must be Kim. I'm like, and then he was like, hello, and then this bull got on the phone. I thought he was talking in tongues. I was like, what the hell? Is he talking? What are you talking about? You can hear son's voice. He go, yeah, what you say? You heard the topic tonight, right? The topic. But the way he got him off the phone was funny. The way he got him off the phone is, he said, hold on. And then all of a sudden, I see my phone ringing. I'm like,
Detroit just hang up.
No, he called my phone so he could clear it off the other line.
I said no. Like, not tonight. I said no. I'm rejecting all that bullshit. We're not doing it. Now, all right. Now, here we are. Like, before we continue this list, because we up to 1998, we got about 40 minutes left in the show. Hope I don't know if we'll make it all the way up to 2025, and we don't actually have to. We can skip around. We can start getting to we almost to the 2000s. So if we move a little quickly, we can kind of get there. What I wanted to do is I really wanted to go a little deeper into this whole number one song thing. And what I didn't do is talk about how number one songs were calculated in the internet area. So in the internet area is, you probably have already figured out, they do it by streams.
They do it by streams and Spotify and all that other shit now.
Yeah, so it's probably more reliable data. What is not necessarily foolproof is whether people actually like those songs versus those streams coming through. Because
I'm sorry, y'all.
and look, she be talking shit about you, Troy. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at God. Look at him. Look at God. Look at him.
I was getting add a third, a fourth line to this shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Look at God. Look at him. You look at him.
Good. I feel better now.
You know what I mean? Vindication, like fuck. Vindication.
Music. Sorry.
All right, so check this out. All right, so my thing is, even if you go by the streams or the downloads or whatever, because it is the internet and you're dealing with servers and things like that, that can be manipulated too. It's not foolproof. You know what I mean? It's not tamper proof. So if if I got a bunch of money behind me, what I can't stream I can't find a way to stream a video a certain amount of time, you know, especially if I had my own server. You know, I mean, remember that's how Soulja Boy blew up.
Yeah.
He had his own,
pretty much, he was like almost the first artist that blew up like that.
Yeah. I mean, he had his own server. He made himself, a star. So so it made sense that he wasn't a star no more right after he made himself a star. I mean, he held on for a while. It wasn't, you know, I mean, his shit appealed to a lot of people. He had swag and all of that. Came out with his own video game system and all that kind of shit. So he was an enterpriser. But only thing I'm saying is the machine, a big machine behind you will always find a way to manipulate a way for you to have a push if that's what they want you to have. The same way as they can snatch the food right out your mouth and off of your table when they through with you or when you don't cooperate. So it can be a little tough, but I mean, it makes sense that sometimes a song can be a #1 song and you don't even like it. You're like, what is this bullshit? How could that be #1? I mean, when you don't like a song and a bunch of other people that you know don't like a song, you know something gotta be up. And then, and of course, you know, you may only have a small sample size, but it means something. The same way as you can have like a song that's a local hit, and everybody you know really likes that song, and it never charts or sells a lot. You know, the money that an artist makes versus what they might versus the records that they might sell and the appeal that they might have don't always coincide with each other. Hold on, let me get a shout out some people. Peace, Wes. What up? What up, Wes? Thanks for coming through. Harmony Gaming, what's good? Gavin and my man Johnny West. What's up? What's up? What's up? So oh, he said I can't make out a word. They speaking on cricket phones. First of all, what's wrong with cricket phones? That's
What, you got a cricket phone?
I don't, but I mean, cricket runs on the Verizon network. How bad could it be? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just like Metro PCS run on T-Mobile. I know how bad that can be, but cricket.
I got Metro PCS. Don't talk about my carrier.
Listen, I had Metro PCS for a long time. I don't like bills. I don't like high bills. Shit, I be
$25 a month, man. $25.
I had the $50 plan. Them motherfuckers gave me everything. They almost delivered food to my house. But anyway,
look, I know one thing. I'm gonna just tell you one thing. You know you can call and get that bill now since you're a senior citizen, right?
That's actually news I can use. Shit, you think I'm gonna let my ego get in the way of paying low to no bills?
Yeah, he's too hard about his cornball joke.
Hey, how you think my bill look?
Shit. I take an Obama phone, you know, as a burner. Fuck out of here.
I'm waiting for my ARP card to come in the mail.
What up, Lexington? He said Boost Mobile Chirp. Yeah, that's what it's known. That's what it was known for. I don't know if it still is. All right, y'all. We up to 1998. Here are the #1 songs of 1998. Too Close by Next. There's no way.
I was shocked at the first two.
Yo,
I was shocked at the first two.
I ain't know Next had it like that. No wonder RL felt so confident about going solo. Like, huh? The #1 song of 1998 was Too Close by Next. Real close. That shit wasn't. All right.
When you think of that song, what do you think about? The boy used to sing it at Leroy.
Damn, he sure did, didn't he? Damn. Neo. He sure did. Damn, I forgot about that shit.
And the girl sung Alicia Keys and tried that high note, almost sang it.
Yeah, she wasn't as skilled as you know what I mean? She had a little way to go.
Yeah, a lot of way to go.
Well, you know, well, anyway. So The Boy's Mine, Brandy and
I already know, yeah, I know. You don't have to go there, I already know, yeah.
Yeah, well, this ain't the place. All right. You're still the one, Shania Twain. Truly, Madly, Deeply, Savage Garden. I don't know that song, and I don't know that group. Do you remember them?
Yeah, I remember Savage Garden.
I don't know the song.
Okay.
I don't remember Savage Garden. I might remember the song, but I do remember the group Savage Garden.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sound like a porno song.
How Do I Live by Leanne Rimes. Together Again, Janet Jackson. All My Life, Casey and JoJo. Candle in the Wind Again.
That should have been higher.
What? All My Life.
Yeah.
That's what they get for drinking too much. All right.
Damn, Elton John at number 8.
I know, right? Like, how you going? You in both years? What that shit came out on? What it came out on Christmas?
and now I'm looking at Usher, Nice and Slow. Did you hear him say? He didn't say cruising the street. He said it's 7:00 on the dot. I'm in the drop top, cruising the sheets.
Wait, now, this number 20 has my attention. 80 about Sarah McLachlan. That should have been like at least like number 3. 80, I feel like I have failed you.
Who is it?
80 by Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah, that could have been a little bit higher.
That was a great song. It was a great song, motherfucker.
It could have been a little bit higher, but no, I ain't knocking down too close. You know, The Boy's Mine. We might go pick that. We're gonna knock them too down. Very rare we see that.
All right.
On the Billboard chart.
Okay.
And I guarantee you it didn't win no award. Maybe The Boy's Mine did.
Oh, Wes says Savage Garden is from Australia. Okay. All right, I didn't know that. Crispy Bacon is in the house. All right.
Number 12.
Lexington. Okay. All right. Ghetto Superstar 1998. Oh, damn, it sure was.
Did you see My Heart Will Go On? I'm shocked that's not higher because that came from the movie Titanic.
Wait a minute. In 1998, ain't that when Lauryn Hill dropped?
Killing Me Softly? No, that's dropped out. That was before this.
No.
Because you see Why Fuck John right here solo.
No.
Until November at number 33.
Killing Me Softly was the Fugees. Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Didn't she?
Lauryn Hill, no. I think she should be coming up soon.
Maybe she was 1999.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I think so.
What were the number 1 songs of 1999?
I hope it was.
All right, let's see. What we got?
If you believe in love, I share.
Yo, I don't see no Lauryn Hill. But I think Lauryn Hill came out in 98. I'm pretty sure of that. Because she came out with her second album in year 2000. And that unplugged, crying, all no beat having, whack ass, sad, what the hell happened to this joint? Like, hopefully she get off the Xanax album.
What are you talking about?
Lauryn Hill. The greatest one-hit wonder ever.
Yeah. Well, one-hit album wonder.
Well, yeah.
One-hit album wonder. You know.
I mean, technically, she had 3 albums, solo albums.
Well, I ain't trying to be, but I think I think Marley, when Marley was having intimacy with her, he must have hit her with blew some marijuana smoke in her face that kept her high. That's how she looked. Every time you see it, she was high.
Whatever she was on more than weed. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I mean, you look at her now, and every time I look at her, she look like she on some mushrooms or something.
She sure look. She sure don't look like she had the #1 album. That's for sure. She don't look like she went 9 times platinum to me. All right. So the #1 song of 1990
came out was number 10 in that year.
Wait, let's go to the #1 song. The #1 song of that year was "Believe" by Cher. What the fuck? #2 songs was "No Scrubs" by TLC.
Yeah.
"Angel of Mine" by Monica. Wow. "Heartbreak Hotel" by Whitney and Faith and Kelly Price.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was good, but I was shocked that it was all the things.
Well, which one?
Heartbreak Hotel.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming, because that's when Whitney was pretty much losing her voice and shit wasn't really right. That wasn't a good tour.
That was her Crack is Whack days.
I don't know, man. I don't know. For some reason, I cannot accept that Whitney was a crackhead.
I mean, you don't accept it. She just was.
I'm just saying. I think I can see a sniffing coat, but for some reason, I'm like, what reason would she have to smoke crack? Like,
well, she told you crack is black, so it wasn't crack.
They say later on
her brother admits to starting on it. How can you get on TV and say, yeah, I started my sister on crack? It wasn't Bobby's fault.
Crazy.
What's fucking wrong with you? Like a mother saying, yeah, I'm the one that I let my daughter get screwed in the house while I was in the bedroom. Yeah, I let her do that. I started that off for her.
Motherfuckers do anything. Motherfuckers do anything for money and fame, man. Anything for money and fame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's something we got to deal with. So 1999 is an interesting year of #1 songs. Like, there are a lot of things I disagree with.
I mean, the best thing in 1999 is when Christina Aguilera won Best New Artist over Britney Spears, because I couldn't stand that girl.
Okay, the doo-wop song by Lauryn Hill is 41.
So then,
Miami by Will Smith was 53.
What? It probably shouldn't even been on there, but anyway.
See, this is
Willie alone. Willie just came up with a new
X Factor.
You were bumping that when he came out. You were clearing out the backyard cookout.
There ain't a Will Smith song.
I didn't think so.
There's not a Will Smith song that could ever make a tape or CD of mine. I remember.
Summertime can make your shit.
That's not a Will Smith song.
That's not his song, though, by himself like that.
That's not a Will Smith song. That's a Jazzy Jeff and
Fresh Prince.
That's and I'm not saying I like them, but I sure as fuck would take that over any Will Smith song. Will Smith can.
No, I know you.
Will Smith is
I
not
know
fighting to my eardrum.
I know you like Brand New Funk.
Did I love Brand New Funk?
You like Brand New Funk, I said.
Did Brand New Funk ever get recorded on one of my mixtapes?
I don't know.
No. I did not like Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince. Because of Fresh Prince. That motherfucker's ass. I like lyrics and he don't do that. All that parents just don't understand. Nightmare on my street. The fuck is you doing? I think I can beat Mike Tyson. Nobody want to hear that shit.
You ain't gonna be talking about my you ain't gonna be talking about Heavy D cousin, because both of them don't curse.
First of all, I'm on Heavy D now.
That's my homie.
I mean, Heavy D was cool.
He's the licensed version of myself.
But I mean, he wasn't one of my favorite artists. He was alright.
Who, Heavy D wasn't?
No, he wasn't.
What's that?
No, Heavy D was one of my favorite ones. He was one of my favorite.
I mean, I respected him, but
Shit.
I'm cool.
Don't disrespect him, though.
Don't
never disrespect you.
No disrespect, but he was a little too happy for me. Him and Will Smith.
Hip hop. He was hip hop.
Look, I'm not dissing him, but he was just a little. Yeah, he was a little.
Let me tell you why he was so happy. Because he had his own thing. Yeah.
What's happening with these jokes
I
tonight?
did not. Hold on.
Well,
I did not hate Heavy D. I just did not love Heavy D.
No, you liked him. You didn't love him.
I didn't hate him. I just didn't love him.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm gonna honestly tell you something. He was my favorite rapper until I heard KRS-One, The Blueprint.
Lyrically, I couldn't put up with nobody like Heavy D. And I was always in the lyrics. So if you wasn't, doing patterns and punchlines and double entendres and shit like that, I didn't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a rapper. You know what I mean? He could rock the mic. He was a party rapper. You know what I'm saying? The dancers in the background. He was that. But that
play in front of your grandmother, and she won't be hurt. She won't be mad about all the curse words.
I ain't want to play no songs for my grandmother. You know? My mom either. This is my music. You listen to your shit. You know what I mean? It's my shit. You know what I'm saying?
At the barbecue, you couldn't play your real rap music. Your real rap music. You know.
I had a Walkman. But
you were always that shit a Walkman.
Listen, yeah, I had a Walkman. My Walkman was glued to my ears from age 13 on up. You know what I'm saying? Like, technically I still am doing it because my headphones for my phone, it's the same shit. But no. I mean, rest in peace, Heavy. You know what I mean? He definitely, his contribution cannot be understated and nothing like that. But I mean, all that overweight lover shit. I didn't like that kind of gimmick. I wasn't feeling it. Overweight lover in the house. Overweight lover in the house. No, it wasn't the shit.
Overweight lover, entertainer, that was Danny. It wasn't entertaining. I didn't mean to do it pretty. That was my shit.
All right. Wait.
That was my fucking shit. That was one of my favorites. I used to use that joke. I used to use that as a joke. Crack the joke on my boy mom. I'd be like, your overweight mother's in the house. I mean, that was my comedy. When I first started doing my comedy, that was one of my jokes, son. When I used to crack jokes on my boy. Your overweight mama in the house, and I break it down with taste like candy. Talk about his mom.
Anyway, we going to 2000. What were the number one songs of the year 2000? All right, so here we go. Let me see here. All right, the number one song was "Breathe" by Faith Hill.
I kind of like that song, though. I like that song. Faith Hill, I like Faith Hill.
But the number one song of the year?
Yeah, she was on fire that year, bro.
Evidently.
And look who else was at top. Santana. Had two songs at the top.
Yeah, that worked.
Okay.
So I ain't even Joe. Joe was on top at number 4.
Hold on. In the chat, they talking. All right, Crispy Baker says Lauryn Hill was released on August 25th, 1998. I knew that because I remember I was riding to DC. Me and my sister Dita was riding to DC, and we was bumping that shit the whole time. And it was near like around like Labor Day, some shit like that. All right. Wes said he hated No Scrubs. I could dig it. That shit was bullshit. And Crispy Baker says TLC screwed up music. I don't know about it. All right.
TLC what?
TLC?
Anthony.
No, I don't agree with that.
No, they ain't screwed up the music.
No.
They had some
TLC, red light district. Shit, it was some song on TLC. I love TLC.
TLC had some good shit. You know
what about your friends, baby, baby, baby?
Their first album, that shit was hot. That shit was hot. That their first album, that shit. What about your friends?
The second one was too. The second one was too. With Creep.
Well, the second one was the highest selling album by a female group ever.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, they broke the charts, but remember that's when they found out they wasn't making no money.
Mm-hmm.
Pebbles, get your ass down here right now. Where my money, Pebbles? Like, fuck y'all bitches. Y'all signed a contract. I ain't giving y'all shit. And I ain't renegotiating shit either. I'm counting my money. All right, so
you was riding in her Mercedes, boy.
Right? For real.
You remember the song? You want to ride in my Mercedes, boy.
She only had one song I like, and that was with Always. That was my shit.
What?
Always by Pebbles. Yeah.
What about the song with Babyface? Love Makes Things Happen.
That was a Babyface song.
No, that was a duo. That was a Pebbles song. That was Pebbles featuring Babyface.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, Always. That's my song.
Married man with two and a good woman. Yeah.
Always. That's my song by Pebbles.
Always my shit too. I can do it Always.
Yeah, Always. That's my shit by Pebbles.
You gonna keep reiterating Always? Always.
All right. Hold on. Let's get to this 2000. All right. Breathe by Faith Hill. Smooth by Santana featuring Rob Thomas. Maria featuring Santana featuring. All right, come on, man. All right, I want to know by Joe.
Produced that.
All right, I want to know by Joe. Everything You Want by Vertical Horizon. Y'all know that song?
No, I don't know the group.
I heard it. I believe it's a black group, like from England.
That's
okay.
What I've never heard of.
Yeah, I don't know that. Say My Name by Destiny's Child. Another, okay, I Knew I Loved You by Savage Garden.
I'm saying that sounds like something that come on Cinemax after dark. That name, Savage Garden.
Do y'all know the group? Do y'all know the song?
Yeah, I know the group.
I heard the group. If I heard the song, I'm pretty sure I remember the song. I just don't remember the rhythm.
Okay, Amazed by Lone Star. I Got Nothing.
Matchbox 20 was my shit.
But do you know Amazed by Lone Star? The song or the group?
I don't know Amazed. I'm amazed that it's on the chart.
Exactly.
He Wasn't Man Enough by Tony Braxton. Higher by Creed. That's right. Higher by Creed. Yeah. Try Again.
I wanna take you higher.
Try Again by Aaliyah. Jumping by Destiny's Child. See, this is why people be getting mad. How is the thong song number 14? That should have been the number one song of 2000. What song was hotter than the thong song? No, on some real shit. What song was hotter than the thong song in the year 2000? Cisco was on fire. The Dragon. Come on, man. Kryptonite by Three Doors Down. There You Go by Pink. Music by Madonna. Doesn't Really Matter by Janet. Get the fuck out of here. What a Girl Wants was only number 19 by Christina Aguilera. Blasphemy.
That should have been higher.
What a girl wants, what a girl needs. Come on, man. I used to be so embarrassed playing that song. But I was like, yeah.
You should be embarrassed that you're sitting there singing it right now, too.
I don't give a fuck. I like Christina Aguilera.
I was just saying.
Look, I like that. That was dope.
Get ready to go. You imagine getting ready to go kill somebody, you playing that in the car.
I bet you I was doing it, and
put my hype music on for me.
I was playing that shit. I was like, I was like, I don't give a
motherfucker.
I was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This white girl can sing. Well, she's blowing.
Imagine being in my bed and you're get a piece. This dude start playing that. I'm getting up. What the hell?
You know what? We gonna keep going into 2001. That's what we gonna do.
What, 2020?
Nope. We go into 2001. Okay. What were the number one songs of 2001? All righty.
Hanging by the boat in Lighthouse. Oh.
Why the chart look funny on this joint? Lifehouse hanging. What the hell? Falling by Alicia Keys. All for You by Janet Jackson. Drops of Jupiter by Train. Yeah. That's my. I didn't realize that song was that old. Yeah. Even when you know you're wrong.
You got I'm Real by Jennifer Lopez and Ja Rule. I'm real. Where you walk, where you go.
What number was that?
Which one?
That was number 5.
What? That Jennifer Lopez song. All right, Matchbox 20. If You're Gone. Eve featuring Gwen Stefani. Let Me Blow Your Mind.
That was the shit.
Dido. Thank You. Lenny Kravitz Again. Destiny's Child. Independent Women. Blue Cantrell. Hit 'Em Up Style.
I didn't even know her song was always that top. Hit 'Em Up Style. Oh, we had number 11?
Yeah, number 12, Shaggy. If It Wasn't Me. Joe. Stutter. Damn, he had the number. Damn, Joe. No wonder this nigga think he the shit. I ain't like none of his shit. But oh well.
You ain't like Joe?
I can't fuck with Joe. I don't know.
You can't fuck with Joe?
I didn't.
I think so. You can't fuck with Joe?
I didn't. I think I don't even like his name. Like, so that's just gonna be your name, Joe?
So he changed his name to Johnny. Would it be better?
I just didn't like Joe. I just didn't like him. He was a good singer, but I didn't like his songs. It wasn't doing it for me. Oh look, stay.
You like all the things that man won't do.
What you want to come in the room and say, bitch, let me pull your hair out and get it going? What you want?
You want to be like R. Kelly and not know who he's singing to.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. There are, if you're gonna be a crooner with me, then your songs have to have a certain level of depth to them. If you write,
so you like all the things a man would do,
that didn't have no depth. Those lyrics were run of the mill. I didn't really like this. I didn't like the song. Period. I didn't like the song. Period.
Yeah, just can't lose. I gotta go back and listen to these songs. They don't have no depth, man.
They didn't, because all those R&B cats, they was all talking about the same shit. I'll give you shopping money. I'll do it. Just get the fuck out of here. Why don't you write some real shit? Write some real shit.
They said shopping money. Shit, after 7 said, I gave you the sun, the rain, the smooth, the stars, and the mountains. Everything God created.
Yeah, well, they did that all the way back in the early 90s. We already up in 2001. So,
right. So now, and these young people just talking about, I'll give you this.
And after 7, after 7, after 7's vocal arrangement and their music was a perfect marriage. Like,
after shit.
That Joe shit.
You talk about that now. Today, Today's men don't want to give number two. What she say? I give you number six down. I give you an IHOP now.
Let's go to 2002. What were the number one songs of 2002? All right, let's go. All right, so
Oh, you boy Nelly, you're going there.
How You Remind Me by Nickelback. All right. Foolish by Ashanti. This makes sense. Hot in Here by Nelly. Okay. Dilemma by Nelly and Kelly Rowland. Wherever you will go by The Calling. I don't know that song. And I don't know 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton.
You got to know 1,000 Miles. It was a white chick.
Yeah.
I will walk 1,000 miles just to be with you tonight. Did
you just make that up, Troy? Because I never.
No, that's the song. Vanessa Carlton.
It's. I still don't know him. I
don't know. You know she was signed to Rockefeller.
I got nothing.
When you find out who she is, you like, dang.
Well, she had the number 6 song of 2002. I know that. In the End by Linkin Park. Okay. What's Love by Fat Joe? Get the fuck out of here. No wonder this nigga be thinking he this shit. All right.
Shit by Linkin Park.
You Got It Bad by Usher.
And in the end, it doesn't really matter.
This is a good one. Blurry by Puddle of Mud. All right. Complicated by Avril Lavigne.
Canada.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Well, how do you pronounce his last name? Is it Lavigne? Lavigne?
Avril Lavigne.
Always on Time by Ja Rule and Ashanti.
Not always when you call. They always on time. You know that's you can play that in church.
Well, look, I mean, I never looked at it that way.
God is always when you call, but he's always on time. Praise Jesus.
But I really like that song.
I did too. I like the other one by Ja Rule. Ja Rule was on too. Ain't it funny with Jennifer Lopez?
Where would you be without me?
Sound like Cookie Monster.
Where I would be at that fire event thing, so that's where I would be.
Family Affair, Mary J. Blige, number 17.
With your boy Diddy again. I Need a Girl.
The Middle by Jimmy Eat World. Yeah, there's some interesting entries in here. All right. Okay. Let's go to 2003. All right. What were the number one songs of 2003? All right. So
you both 50 in the club.
Wow. The number one song of the year in the club.
Top four. Top four is all off the R&B. That's the R&B top four.
Wow. Ignition by R. Kelly. Ignition. All right. Get Busy by Sean. Now you can see, you see how this is definitely the club era right here. This year. You can see the shift. Because almost everything, well, the top 5, all, I don't know. When I'm Gone by 3 Doors Down. Y'all know that song? I don't.
Yeah, I know that.
All right. Unwell by Matchbox 20.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy in Love. Hold on. Number 4 by Beyonce.
Yeah. Right there. Chingy. Number 7.
Ain't that some shit?
I ain't know you was going to be that high on that.
Miss You by Aaliyah.
Emotional song, emotional video.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay.
Evanescence, that shit though. I like Evanescence.
I like Evanescence too.
Mm-hmm.
Amy Lee can sing a song, her ass off.
I like them because they be singing. They be creating that dark shit. I be digging
Well,
that
they
shit.
got
I be
theme
like,
songs that I
this is
love, man.
gothic music and shit. This is, you know what I mean? Somebody gonna die on this record. You know, they should be dark. I'd be like, oh, somebody, something tells me that there's snakes and some strange soup in this shit. All right, let me see, 21 questions by 50 Cent.
You got the East Side Boys from the window to the wall. You know.
Yup. Okay, that makes sense.
You got the song that killed Sean Paul career with Beyonce.
What?
When they did the show, when they did the Grammys or they did some show, I think it was the BET Awards, and he tried to get a ground on Beyonce. That was it for his career.
Oh, is that what did it?
Yeah, that's it. Jigga was like, nah, nigga.
Yeah, that would do it.
That would do it.
That would do it. You know what I mean? King Jigga. All right, we only gonna make it up to 2004 because we about to get on out of here. All right, let's see here. What was the number one songs of 2004? Oh,
Yo, you quiet as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
I said, you quiet as hell at night. You can tell you at work. You like, no, I can't talk. I haven't done.
You are so petty.
You damn right. I'm quiet as a field mouse.
Okay.
No, I'm editing the video, so.
Okay. Okay, well, that can be number one. Shit, he had the first two songs, Let It Burn and Yeah.
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 That was a crossover party song, though. Yeah, it was.
I'm not getting a rose. Everything. All right, let me see.
I like the way you move. I love the song and I love the video.
What number was it?
That's number 5. Shit, but it was number 1 in my heart. 30 seconds. I love the song, but it's number 5 on the Billboard, but it was number 1 in my heart. I think I look at that video after I get off the phone.
Okay.
Mario Wine. You know, your boy the Weeknd remade that song. I don't want to know.
Did he?
Oh, yeah. He made that last year.
See, you know what? The Weeknd was my favorite artist for a lot of years, but like I liked him when he was dark, when he was talking about killing bitches and getting high, being strung out on drugs and shit. I was liking that shit. I was like, yo, this is what I'm talking about. This is the Weeknd was what Michael Jackson would have been if he was a man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this is what I'm talking about.
But see, the fucked up part about this, son, is that I thought the Weeknd was a group until I seen him, and I was like, oh, he's just one person. You gotta be a bad motherfucker to be named after Saturday or Sunday.
Yo, when he cut his hair, I knew it was a rap.
He should have cut his hair.
He shouldn't have cut it. You know, he had that wild shit just going everywhere and all that. Yeah, when he cut that shit, and then he got clean. I was like, oh no, don't get clean. Oh,
well, he might have cut his hair because Jay-Z let his come out. He looked like Jay-Z was like, well, I'm gonna let my hair grow up like the Weeknd.
Well, I don't know. Both of them fell off. You know what I mean? The one that grew the hair and the one who cut the hair. Lean Back. That was definitely a popular song. That pretty much held down that year.
Almost got Fat Joe beat up by Roy Jones.
That was a party song.
If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys.
No, the funny thing about it is the boy Jay Quan song 50 became a country hit by the other boy, Shabugi or whatever his name is.
Now hold on.
Yeah, a hit country song.
Damn, it's been that long since Hey Ya by Outkast came out.
Yeah.
So that basket case, Andre 3000, he been for 21 years straight.
Yeah.
He been that motherfucker. I tell you, man.
So I remember. Look at Sierra with Goodies at number 9. She said nobody had her Goodies. She didn't do her Goodies to Future. Bow Wow. She gave her Goodies up to everybody by now.
Was she ever really hot? Like
she was going with Bow Wow, then she went with Future, had a baby with Future.
The answer is no. The answer is no. Troy's worried about who she gave her cookie to. The answer is no.
Yeah, because
she had a couple songs and did okay, but she was never really.
I'm trying to be, I'm being real respectful. She didn't say pussy. She said goodies.
I said cookies.
Her cookies. I thought you said the other word.
No, I did not.
I know. I never thought she was that hot. You know what I mean? I thought she was like a B
I thought she
artist.
was a transgender for a minute.
Well, that was the rumor. You know what I mean? When she was with Bow Wow, they were saying that she was.
Well, they say that about Meg. They say that about Meg too.
Well, I feel like anybody tall. I'm 5'9.5". Anybody taller than me, you got to check them for abs.
Well. I mean, to be fair, a stallion is a male horse.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Ain't no way around that.
No, ain't no way around
nothing else, she should have grabbed the dictionary before
and looked it up.
You know
He's a dumbass.
I'm just saying. At the very least, the least she could have done was, qualify her name.
Well, the other girl, Sexy Red, should have looked at the word sexy and then used that fucking name.
Well, but to be fair, Eve used to call herself a brick house stallion. And I was like, you are mayor, bitch. You are mayor. Stallion. Like, you are mayor. You are fucking mayor.
You are fucking She used to call herself a what, son?
She a mayor. She said she used to call herself a brick house stallion. Like, you're a mayor, bitch. You're a mayor. You are Philly.
Back then, why didn't nobody say nothing back then? The record label, the people in the sound booth with her.
Yeah, she
nobody. Everybody was low and special.
Because she was making stallion rhyme with shit that, you know what I mean? Look, ain't nobody gonna say nothing while the records is selling. Ain't nobody saying the goddamn thing.
Brick house stallion.
Brick house stallion. That's what she used to say. Ain't that what she used to say? She used to say it. Brick house stallion.
Oh,
I was like, you ain't really a brick house. You know what I mean? You like, I don't know. You might be the house leader. You might have been. Tell you what. She was the house.
She used to be a stripper, and I used to frequent them places in Philly. And I ain't never seen Eve. If I knew Eve, I would have knew Eve.
Any woman.
She wasn't no brick house stallion in the stripper club.
She wasn't no brick house. She might have had like a house made of sticks.
She was like a cobblestone, brick house cobblestone.
No, I would say she had, how in the Three Bears you had the house made of straw, you had the house made of you know what I mean?
Wood.
You know what I mean?
So, a house made of wood and then a house made of brick.
Right.
So she was a stick. She's the one that made out of wood. Brick house really on.
One thing is for sure. A big bad wolf could blow her house down. You know what I mean? Any way you cut.
She wasn't no Buffy the Body.
I ain't gonna let y'all keep talking about my sisters. We got these niggas out here talking about they got a big 8 inch and all this stuff, and they working with a 5, and I got all the money and they have nothing. Roll around in a Corolla talking
about we're not even talking about size. We're not talking about Johnny size. She said she called herself a brick house. Hold on. A brick house stallion, like Son said, a stallion is a man horse. Megan Thee Stallion
to be fair, calling yourself a brick house stallion is something we can see from the outside. Whether these niggas got a 2-inch dick or a 10-inch dick, I don't know about that shit. You know what I mean?
We don't know.
Hers was verifiable, and I have seen Eve naked. I saw the tape when she was
I seen the tape too. I mean? She wasn't brick house stallion.
She wasn't. She was a sweat house stallion. I'm sorry. She was a little sweaty mare. I ain't never seen. She's a sweaty filly. She's a sweaty filly. All right. All right. We're going to do this 2005 list and then we out. All right. Number one song, We Belong Together by Mariah Carey. Okay. Holla Back Girl by Gwen Stefani. Let Me Love You by Mario. Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson. 1-2 Step by Sierra featuring Missy Elliott. Gold Digger by Kanye West. Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. Candy Shop by 50 Cent and Olivia. Don't Ya by the Pussycat Dolls featuring Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, I love the Pussycat Dolls, especially the middle name.
Behind These Hazel Eyes by Kelly Clarkson. Disco Inferno by 50 Cent. You and Me by Lifehouse. Don't Funk With My Heart by Black Eyed Peas. Lose Control by Missy Elliott. Sierra and Fat Man Scoop. Rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop.
All day.
Shake It Off by Mariah Carey. Yeah, because that was Mariah Carey comeback year.
You know, it's a comeback.
Mm-hmm. They had more than that.
Mr. Brightside by The Killers. Just a Little Bit by 50 Cent. Ponder Replay by Rihanna. I did not know that song was big like that. I really didn't.
That was the first one.
Yeah.
That was the first hit.
That shit was ass. All right. How We Do by The Game. Beverly Hills by Weezer.
That was my shit.
Oh by Sierra. Lonely No More by Rob Thomas. Drop It
That's
Like
when he
It's
left.
Hot.
That's when he left Matchbox 20.
Yeah, all of this shit is quite interesting. We started.
One thing you don't want to sing while you're in the gym and somebody's spotting you while you lifting weights. You don't want to sing that Destiny Child song.
We started all the way from 1990, and I was bitching that Belle Biv DeVoe wasn't in the top 10 in 1990, and I still don't see how you can justify that. I don't
justify that one at all.
I mean, I can't think of a song in 1990 that was bigger than Poison. And Do Me Baby? Like,
we ain't seen nothing of New Edition on the chart.
Crossover songs.
Huh?
Those weren't crossover songs.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Poison was everywhere. I'm sorry. Yes, they were crossover songs. And
I don't know what's going down there with you from, but up here in the East.
No, it wasn't. It was not just the East. If you check their album songs, they were very well crossed over. Yep, they was bigger than New Edition ever had been, past and present. Real shit. They BBD did better than all of the New Edition. That went solo.
No, you can't. No, they didn't.
No, they did. Yeah, you're right. But they challenged Bobby Brown because if Bobby Brown did the best, then they definitely did the second best.
But Bobby Brown, Belle Biv DeVoe, Johnny Gill, and then Ralph Tresvant.
Hold on. How many albums did Belle Biv DeVoe's first album sell? Let's see. Poison sells over 4 million copies.
Now watch Bobby Brown.
Okay. How many albums did Don't Be Cruel by Bobby Brown sell? Okay, 12 million albums, 12 million copies worldwide. Certified 7 times platinum. Okay, Now, when you say that it's 7 times platinum, that means that back then it wasn't 12 million. You got to think we talking about 30 years ago. More than that, almost 40 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to that. Now,
but they still. So if that's the case, they didn't sell 4 million. Then. You got to subtract from Bobby Brown, and he still sells the most records.
Okay, all right,
and that's one thing. That's Johnny Gill, and then you can get ready to hang up.
I don't even want to look at that shit. I'm talking about the real new edition. So anyway, but BBD in 1990, nobody was challenging them. This shit was hot. Poison, that song.
It did. But it takes me out. We shouldn't even call them BBD. We should have just called them Ricky Bell. Ricky Bell and BBD.
Nah, you can't leave out Michael Bivins because he put that shit together. No, there is no BBD without Michael Bivins.
He perfectly honest. Jimmy Jam and Cherry Lewis put it together.
What'd you say, Kim?
It's a power them to make that. I don't think any one could have just filled the group up on their own.
Well, the three of them were supposed to be the least talented, like the outcast, the background singers. But their album was. I'd rather listen to BBD Poison album before over Don't Be Cruel. But that's just me. Because when I do it song by song, Poison, When Will I See You Smile Again, and Do Me Baby, I'm going to listen to them over my prerogative, Rock with You, and Roni. It's close.
I would rather listen to Bell Biz DeVoe first. It would be Bell Biz DeVoe, New Edition, Bobby Brown, Johnny Gill, Ralph Tresvant. I would put Ralph Tresvant over top of Johnny Gill.
I would too, because I thought Ralph Tresvant album Sensitivity, I thought it was underrated, but that's what he get. You know what I mean? Should have went solo before all of them. Yeah, I mean, that's what he get for always threatening to leave the group, and you know what I'm saying, doing them little shady deals on the lowest shit. And, you know what I mean? Arrogant lead singer shit. Like, fuck out of here, you fake ass, broke ass Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? The fuck out of here. You know what I mean? You need man. I need
Ralph Tresvant. He's very sensitive.
He had good songs on. Ralph Tresvant had good songs on his album.
Yeah, he had Sensitivity. He said, "What's up? Do What I Gotta Do." He had Stone Cold Love.
Stone Cold. 3 hits. Stone Cold. It was Cold Stone or Stone Cold? Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Yeah. That was my shit.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Gentleman.
Stone Cold Gentleman. Do What I Gotta Do.
I might listen to this shit later.
Do what I gotta do to break a heart.
Yeah, say that shit, Troy. Say that shit.
Girl, I love you and I know, but the best thing is for us to be apart. Then he harmonized. He just harmonized. Do what I gotta do.
Y'all talking about BBD. I don't think there was enough Aaliyah or Missy Elliott on these charts. I didn't hear enough songs by them because they didn't put out no better music.
What in 1990?
Yes, Aaliyah, majority of it is not the fact that the majority of the stuff that they have on these charts, because they're mixing it up with, they didn't cross over a lot, but they sold millions of records.
The whole thing is fixed.
It's rigged, yeah.
You know what I mean? The whole thing is fixed. I smell a rat. All right, y'all. We got to get on up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. I had a lot of fun, as usual. Y'all know how we do
Well,
every Friday.
I mean,
around this time.
even though Kim's called in whenever the hell she wanted to, and she the boss.
Shut up.
So you the boss on this. You the boss on this right here, and you came in on time, hung up on my bed.
Yeah.
Hung up on my bed.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. I had forgot about that whole thing. Get this motherfucking fuck out of here. You ain't going. Yeah, man, this motherfucker came and threw an anchor on the fucking boat. The fuck out of here. You ain't slowing this shit.
That was all, but it wasn't. That's not worse than the guy that called in the other night that was drunk. Remember?
Even with him, I could put up with him a little bit more than this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers just be trying to throw a monkey wrench in some shit. Not tonight.
It's the way you played it. It's the way you did it. You were like, so tonight we're talking about music. So
The funny thing is that he said, hold on. And then when he told me hold on, I'm like, hello, and the boy said hello, and all of a sudden I look at my phone ringing.
I have a right to keep focused. You know what I mean? That's all I know.
You was focused as shit. You hung up on my man the good way.
I can't take it.
I was like, that's what
I thought you hung up. I said, Trey heard this bull with just a click. That's all.
No. I switched on. I hung up the phone hung up that line and was on the phone with Son, and I was cracking the fuck up then. And that's when you called that.
Not tonight, Satan. Not tonight. Goddamn. You will not do this to me tonight, motherfucker. All right, y'all. Listen, thank y'all for coming, for calling through, calling in. Things, you know what I mean? Appreciate y'all input. Appreciate the fun, the love, and everything. I'll get with y'all later.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to look at the Outcast video. All right.
That's what's up. I'm gonna go listen to Ralph Tresvant. Peace. All right. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious March 28th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are SPECIAL. We get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. We get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. We get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. Okay. My people's Jodion McIntyre. That doesn't say McIntyre. That says McIntyre. It literally has an L on that shit. But anyway, no relation. But what up, guys? Happy birthday. You know, all my Jamaican people be coming through. And also Marsha Scott, Fandazo Masoka. No, that was last night. All right. Dohanira. Vera, Margie Wanjiko, Tracy McIntyre, no relation. But what up, guys? What's good? And also, I think wait a minute, that might be it. No, Nala Amari, Courtney Lene, Erlinda McKay. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious March 28th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on into the damn to rock out. Rock on into the damn rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, number one songs. Hey man, listen, I don't follow the charts. anymore, but evidently it's been a long time, maybe 30, 40 years since I've really followed any of the music charts. I think that there's some fairness and maybe some sinister activity that goes along with influencing what songs may be number one or one of the number ones. But one thing is for sure, all of this stuff is revenue driven. So when you see a song that has been crowned number one for any length of time, and especially for that year, that calendar year, you know that there's been something behind it that has influenced that. And it may be more than just the popularity of the song itself. Should we concern ourselves with that? Maybe, maybe not. I know for me, I always like to know and understand the inner workings of things or whatever, but that interests me. There's a lot of people don't care about all of that, and they may really be up on this stuff. So they may know the number one songs from this year, last year, the upcoming years, past years. And that's all good. That's all good. I hope y'all enjoy listening to the show as much as I enjoy broadcasting it. We did have a poll tonight, and it looks like 25 people participated in the poll. Are the number one songs usually your favorite songs, or do they usually surprise you? And 38%, okay, it's 26 votes now. 38% says yes, there's songs I know and like. 15% said no, I usually I don't usually know the songs. 19% says sometimes yes, sometimes no. And 27% says they still have top 10 charts. There you have it. So I would probably fall into they still have top 10 charts, even though I know they still have top 10 charts. Like, it's kind of surprising that they still have them the way that they used to back in the day, because the way records are sold, bought, listened to are so much different than they were before that you wouldn't even think that chart positioning would matter anymore. But I guess it does. Popularity will always matter in entertainment, because that's how they're going to get paid. When the cuts are made and coincide with the fade. After that's done, that's when we get paid. All right, anyway, we will be back tomorrow. I mean, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. I love y'all right back to life. We will be back later on today, 1 p.m. Well, no. 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come on through for the Urban Therapy with Sun show. We're going to be talking about something good. Matter of fact, let me see. I might be able to put y'all on to what we're going to be talking about later on today. We may be talking about, and this is a maybe. We may be talking about putting the job of changing on everybody else. So you know how, like, when a person really needs to change, it seems like the people who need to change the most are always the ones that are the most confident and think that they're just fine the way that they are. Let me flip it. The ones who usually ask you to just take them the way that they are normally the ones that need to make the most changes. So we may be talking about that today, but I can't guarantee it, because I might have to make an 11th hour decision and come up with something that I think is a little better. But we can stick for that for right now, man. Once again, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. Hit the like button on your way out. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for being part of the movement. Peace.